Did you know Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight came out today? Actually, it came out yesterday, but I beat it today. Let's get right into this. We're going to be opening up a pack of Batman trading cards. They're right here. We've got 12 more bad boys in here. Hopefully, we get some cool ones. We're looking for Batman. Now that we know Superman's in here, maybe we get a Superman. We want a Clayface. It'd be cool if we got like any. I just want to grow any characters, no repeats. I can't wait to get into this. And then after that, we're going to put them in protective cases. We're going to talk about Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. I got to say, overall, I enjoyed it a lot. And we're going to go and talk about the Lanterns trailer a little bit. And trailer 2 dropped. And we're going to get into that. So let's get right into this. Let's open up this pack of cards here. Got the logo. So we got a Batman hand-to-hand combat. I don't know who he's versing there. I can't really see that well. Oh, we got Harley Quinn, skilled gymnast. Heck yeah, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get right into that. That's another character to the roster. We don't have this one yet. We have a special card. This is when Joker decided to cut his own face off to show how mad he truly is, I think. I don't know. I didn't read that comic yet, but we have a conceal card with some awesome, I think that's David Finch art. Fantastic art piece. I love that piece. Special card with Batman and Catwoman, and they're kissing as usual. Okay, we have a Dick Grayson, master martial artist. It looks like this is like maybe him going on a solo run or something. It looks like someone behind him that could be the Huntress because she has the crossbow there, but it looks like he's not in his like usual attire, so I don't know what's going on there. We have a Preen card with Harley Quinn. There is a lot of Harley Quinns in this entire deck. I think we have. I'll count them out. Maybe not at the end of this, but we'll count them out. There's a ton of Harley Quinns. Surrounded with some great art. You gotta love when they include the whole Rogues Gallery. You gotta include the whole Rogues Gallery, and I see my boy right there, Clayface. He's just hanging out. We have a special card with Harley Quinn and the Joker. Bane. Oh my gosh, the Nightfall breaking his back. We got Bane. That's insane. Bane actually is one of the villains that pops up in the Lego Batman game. I'm not going to get too into spoilers or anything, but it's a great game. We're going to get into it in just a second. Let's see what's behind him. An intelligence special card. And one more. Red Hood. So that is some great characters, and that's it. So we got 3 new characters. Was that 3 or 4 new characters? Oh my gosh, I love these cards, dude. It's so fun opening them, seeing what characters. And so far, we haven't got any repeats. Hopefully we don't. But we got Bane, Dick Grayson, which is like a weird version of Dick Grayson, Harley Quinn, and Red Hood. That's 4 new characters to the roster. Oh my gosh, let's put them in protective cases, and then we're going to talk about Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. I gotta say, overall, the game is very fun. It takes a lot of influence based off the Arkham games. Yeah, it takes a lot of influence and inspiration from the gameplay of the Arkham series. It does it well, and it looks amazing. I gotta say, the graphics alone are amazing on this. I had a great time playing it. The storyline is very well written to incorporate all the movies. It does a good transition throughout it, and they don't go like beat for beat for the movies, but there's obviously like great lines that you remember, you probably quote. They just do a very good job of the storyline. Goes through all the allies. So you start out with Jim Gordon and you get to hang out with him for a little bit and also transition into Jim Gordon. It is very fun because you have different gadgets per character, and sometimes you need to be Batman to do certain things, sometimes you need to be Jim Gordon to do certain things. And then it goes into Catwoman, and then it transitions into Robin, and then Batgirl, Talia. And the whole time you can actually switch in between these characters throughout the entirety of the game. So you don't have to be stuck being Batman or the character that they presented you with. You can actually transition into like the other characters, which sometimes you run into situations where you have to transition into it. But I do have to admit there's not a lot of times when you actually have to transition. Like they give you the character that's going to be for the mission, and then you don't have to transition into any other character other than that one. You're pretty good after that. Yeah, you get to play with all those allies and you actually get to play the allies, but I obviously wanted to stick to being Batman. You roam throughout the missions. It goes across all the movies. Batman Begins, Batman Returns, Batman 98, Batman 66 references, The Batman 2022. It's just does a very good job. Nods at other movies. There's a point when the dude gives his card out and it's Bruce Wayne and she's like, "Here's my card," and then the guy grabs it and they do the scene from the American Psycho when they're like, "Ooh, the print on it's so good. It's so crisp against the white of the eggshell," or whatever. It's really well written, really well animated. The gameplay is very well. It's very reminiscent of the Arkham trilogy, like I said. I gotta say, overall, I would give it honestly a 9.5 out of 10. The only reason I'm taking off 0.5 is because I think they could have incorporated more of transitioning throughout the characters, like you needed them in different situations. Like maybe make one mission where you need all the characters instead of like one set character for that certain missions. I know why they did that, so they could tell the story, and it actually makes a lot of sense telling the story that way, but it's just, I loved it a lot. If you know anything about me, the Batman movies are my favorite movies of all time. Like I love I love Batman, but the love starts with the movies and it's gonna end with the movies. And this video game, the Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, covers the legacy of the movies mostly. Like there's nods toward the Batman the animated series, and then there's nods towards obviously all the other games, because you have your Batcave and you can have other vehicles and different things going on here and there. You can actually have like the Batman Beyond vehicle. You can have the Justice League Batman. Like none of this gets crossed off in the movies, but it's mostly just the Batman movies, solo movies. No crossing into like Batman versus Superman or anything like that. Just a Batman story told well, and I really well enjoyed it. 9.5 out of 10 in my opinion. I am going to play it again immediately. And then even after you're done beating the movie, you get to roam the city and do all the side missions, which I haven't quite done. There's a lot to do and I can't wait to get into it. But I do have to say, very fun game. Highly recommend. If you love Batman, you're going to love this game because it crosses most of the villains. Some don't pop up yet. Like I said, I haven't done all the side missions, but it's gonna be a good time. I'm gonna definitely play it again, and I'm definitely gonna play. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm gonna play it again. It's a really fun game. Highly recommend. We're gonna watch this Lanterns trailer number 2, and then we're gonna talk about it for a second, and then we're gonna get out of here. Read the fronts of these cards and get out of here because I really don't want this video to be too long. But let's get into it. All right. So he hands him the ring, and the ring in that lighting looks a little bit better. I'm not gonna lie. And we see some constructs finally. So he's doing the dome over the people to protect them from the red laser thing, and the red laser thing could be another Green Lantern. I know there's like a red Green Lantern or Red Lantern. They're like rage, filled with rage, where rage takes over or something. But finally, we get to see some green. If we go back for a second, that was the biggest complaint in the first one, is like, where's our green in the Green Lantern? And we get a little bit of a dome there. He said when and if you use it, and then the joke is he spawns in some money. So that's, no, you didn't see nothing. Goes to prove, it just shows he's a goody two shoes. He's like, oh, you can't counterfeit money. It's like, it's $1. I'm picking a song. Some more constructs of another dome. So it looks like they're really reminiscent on the domes. Yeah, this is obviously, they were like backlash from the first trailer where there was no Green Lantern in the Green Lantern trailer. It's like there was more Green Lantern in the Superman trailer than there was green in the Green Lantern. We're just finally seeing some, so let's be happy. So he's like, basically like, I can do it. You're gonna have to get it over my dead body. I really still don't like the way he flies off. I think it looks UV. I don't know why. Maybe like do something else. Are you afraid? I do like that Grand Canyon. Is that the Grand Canyon? I'm gonna assume that's the Grand Canyon. If not, then maybe a different planet, maybe a different planet, and just all together, because it does look like there's like a hurricane going on over to the right there. But regardless, the shot looks awesome. You afraid? So he was a soldier. Oh, we get to see some goofy haircut Guy Gardner. I wonder if that's how he got his name. He's a goofy haircut guy. Oh yeah, Guy Gardner. Yeah, sure. So like, are you afraid? And then we see some shots from the first trailer, a car exploding, some more running. Probably gonna have the ring there. Crazy explosion. If you look at that explosion in the very bottom, it looks like there's some like green, so it's probably him protecting himself from whatever that explosion was. Hal Jordan, I mean, right there. If you see, yeah. So the green, when he's pointing it at the camera, is the type of green I want. I want more of that green. I don't like the emerald looking lantern. Hopefully it glows more like that when it's like getting powered up or something. But based on this trailer, It's obviously you get more Green Lantern because of the backlash. They were like, we need some freaking cut together a quick trailer of some green in it and some like the ring. We need more of the ring because that's Green Lantern. We need more constructs. We need more green in general. And the constructs are good, but they kind of almost have like a mute color to them. And I would like more of like a personal neon. Like take like the Green Lantern movie with Ryan Reynolds wasn't perfect by any means, but what it did take correctly was the green, the color green. I like that green in that movie. It looks interesting. I'm gonna watch it. We'll see what it's all about. The suit still looks hopefully John Stewart's suit looks a lot better than that. Hopefully he gets one at the end of this and then we see it into that. But one thing I do want to say is like setting this in 2016 almost kind of ruins it in my aspect. Like you're working with a superhero that deals with galactic problems, alien issues, basically, right? And that's like a threat to the world, to the galaxy. And the problem setting it in 2016 is I already know that the ramifications of whatever happens in this show are nothing. Like, it doesn't matter because it never got brought up in Superman or Peacemaker for that matter or anything. Like, nothing. Like, I feel like it would have been brought up, like, oh crap, the thing that happened with the alien invasion, like, he's not the first. Like, that would have been something that got brought up by Lex Luthor. Be like, do you remember the events of whatever happens in Green Lantern when the aliens came? And like, if it is an alien threat, it could be a very human threat, but Green Lantern works like it's more alien stuff. But I'm just speculating and contemplating. And I still think that my theory could stand true, but I was thinking about it as I was editing it. For him to do the verses, it wouldn't necessarily be true because it's already confusing. Like I can't like you can't do that because it would have to be like because the multiverse he's going with is like the same people are the same people. So like I don't know, it's very confusing to me. Multiverse in general, like what he's doing with it all. Like he's taking the characters, but you couldn't take the characters and then have the multiverse verses. I would do like I think what I was just getting at is I would do the multiverse versus, and that would be awesome. You could have Rick Flag versus Rick, like you could have characters versus characters, and in some cases, like you'd have to like ignore a lot of the writing because none of it makes sense. Like none of it would make sense. Like why would it be Henry Cavill versus David Cornsweet, for instance? It would be Henry Cavill versus Henry Cavill, or David Cornsweet versus David Cornsweet, which we already got in Superman. So why would you do that again? But yeah, I think I will watch it. I'm not like overly excited or anything, but it looks like a fun like thriller mystery with Green Lantern involved in all of it. So we're gonna read the fronts of these cards and then we're gonna get the heck out of here. It's been a good day. I'm on like a little minication. We're having a good time. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you guys are having a good time. Yeah, there's a lot going on. First, it's gonna be Supergirl, and then that comes out in like June, I think, or July or August. I don't even remember. It probably just said, but I wasn't paying attention, obviously. So we're gonna read the fronts of these cards, and the first one I have is Hand to Hand, which is Batman and Joker fighting. Could be the Penguin now that I'm looking at it again. Definitely the Penguin. Till the end of your next turn, your battle cards are considered basic battle cards for your effects. So that's Hand to Hand. Then we have a special card with Joker's face cut off. If this card is used in a team attack, prep target character at the end of your turn. So that's what you do with that card. We have a conceal card with the David Finch art. Target character cannot be targeted by your opponent's effect until it leaves play. We have a special card, battle. Target character cannot defend next turn. It's Batman and Catwoman. We have Harley Quinn and its preen card. KO target character with a maximum rank of 5 or draw a card. So that's a pretty cool card. You can just knock out a character or draw a new card. This is a surrounded card. It's shuffle an Arkham inmate character from the discard pile into your deck. Then discard an Arkham inmate character from your hand to KO target character. I think you swap inmates there. You have a special card with Harley Quinn and Joker. You may discard an Arkham Inmate character from your hand to place a special battle card with a rank of 3 from your discard pile into your hand. So you take the card and then you put it in the hand and then you discard it. And then we have an Intelligence special card. It says if this card KOs a character, shuffle 2 non-event cards from a discard pile into their owner's deck. We have Bane. Discard any number of cards from your hand, then you may shuffle this card into your deck to play an Arkham Inmate character from your hand. So basically that makes sense. He's going to take an Arkham Inmate character and take him from prison and bring him. And that's what he did in his Nightfall storyline. Dick Grayson, martial artist, master martial artist. MMA, master martial artist. Is that what that means? MMA, master martial artist. This card may play any battle card with a rank of 6 or less at no cost. So that's Dick Grayson coming through once again. And then we have Harley Quinn, skilled gymnast. It says while you control only Rogues Gallery characters, your opponent's effects that discard 1 or more cards from a hand or deck are negated. So you basically said you try to discard me, you try to make me discard my stuff, negated. Get up out my face. You have Red Hood Jason Todd. Choose a battle card that is attached to a target character your opponent controls and attach it to another character. See, each of these guys, this is insane how much you have to learn with this game. Like, it's going to be crazy going through this and learning this game, but it's going to be fun at the same time. Another pack ripped open. We got 4 more characters added. So I think we had like 12 or 13. So that's like 15 or 16. It's so exciting. I can't even wait to get into it. But thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to make it a quick video. I'm not going to yap too much. All I got to say is Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, 9.5 out of 10. The Lanterns trailer a little more exciting, but for the most part I still have no idea. It's still just a mystery thriller, which I think that's what a trailer should do. They gave the people what they wanted. They said, where's the constructs, where's the green? They said, here's a little bit of green, here's a little bit of constructs. I will say, if that's 2 out of the 5 times that the green constructs pops up in the Green Lantern show, I'm gonna be a little pissed off. And if that's the case, I'm gonna be really mad. Like, I feel like I hope it wasn't a case of like, oh, we don't want to shoot our load too quick and put it all in the first trailer, so they waited to do it in the second trailer. Hopefully, there's a lot more green in the Green Lanterns, like a lot. I still think he should have like a green glow around him as he's going to fly off, because the whole point is he's using the Green Lantern energy to fly. At least that's from my understanding. But we're not gonna, like I said, we're not gonna rant too much. I've already ranted too much as is. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you all have a good day. Do something Batman related today. Do something just fun. Do something DC related. I'll leave it at that. Just have fun. Have a good day. We're gonna get into this more. Supergirl comes out next month really soon. We'll talk about that, review it a little bit, see what our thoughts were. It looks okay. Doesn't look like anything that's gonna like blow my mind or change the game. Clayface looks good. We have Lanterns coming up. It looks like a mystery thriller. I'm intrigued. Legacy of the Batman of the Dark Knight. Y'all have a good day. I'm just yapping. Y'all have a good day. We're having a good day. Stuff to look forward to. DC's popping off. I can't wait. Have a good day. Y'all, bye. Bye.